bueno estar de nuevo al aire. Bueno, esperando por fin poder terminar este juego, viejo. La verdad, sí me ha parecido muy interesante. Y la dinámica, la verdad, también es interesante. No es como que sea fome el juego del año, pero es muy entretenido, la verdad. Sexo. Sigo vivo, caballeros. Lo que sí es que antes de ir hacia allá me voy a hacer un par de flechas, viejo. Disculpen el desorden. No he tenido tiempo de ver nada de este desastre, viejo. Ahí está con 18 flechas, me daba fin. Esa conversación ya la escuchamos en la anterior, así que vamos de one. Vamos, yo voy para acá. Vamos a mandar a esta. Vamos a mandar al Chaco. Al Chaco. Y aquí vamos a mandar a este culero. Aquí vamos a mandar a este culero. Y aquí vamos a mandar a este culero. Estamos todos a huevo.
Looks like your mentor sold you out. Or perhaps he was involved in all of this from the beginning. Regardless, he's clearly no longer your friend. He set a trap for you, Igor. What are you gonna do about it?
Lo vamos a masacrar, bro. Lo voy a mandar al lobby. Voy a partir su mandarín. Mandarina.
Don't you even flinch. Either of you.
Oh God, it's...
Shut up. We're in some deep shit.
Stop talking. So, you're both working at the lab. Care to tell me what you're up to, my esteemed colleagues?
We're just taking measurements of Chernobylite crystals.
As you may know, it behaves differently outside the reactor room. A single piece of Chernobylite can turn an entire building into a crystallized structure.
What the fuck are you doing? You signed an NDA.
I'm a guy with a gun. This gun trumps your NDA. Please, continue.
Okay. What else do you want to know?
I assume there have been some Chernobylite field studies. What did you learn?
Well, it seems the more Chernobylite, the faster the crystals grow. I mean, exponentially faster.
Interesting. What's your hypothesis?
Well, the phenomenon seems to be triggered by reaching a critical mass at certain growth thresholds.
What else?
It doesn't look so bad now, but if our calculations are correct, the growth will really speed up in a matter of days.
Corporate doesn't know anything about it yet, but...
What are your current time estimates?
If nothing impedes its progress, the Chernobylite crystals will cover the entirety of Pripyat within 30 days.
My God. I really need to hurry then.
Contact! Flank and shoot the son of a bitch!
Fuck.
Shot fired! Move over here!
Bueno, que se me falló la flecha. Igual creo que es donde quedó plantada la flecha. Perfecto. que era mi objetivo, esto es muy cierto. De momento quiero investigar estos puntos de la...
He's behind cover! Flank him! He'll come out eventually. Everyone be ready!
Está por ahí. ¿Dónde estará el último soldado? Vamos, sigamos. Parece que sí, nada más andar cerca.
What a stench. Why do the eggheads need dead animals anyway?
Probably for some kind of test, I don't know.
Fucking hell.
Stop complaining. It beats transporting human cadavers, doesn't it?
Cadavers? What cadavers?
You don't know?
No what?
What, nothing? Forget I said anything. Seriously, forget it.
Supongo que esto es lo que quería que investigar. Pues en esto no hace falta la contaminación de... Me interesa más mi flecha. Acciones. Bueno, si me disculpan, voy a repetir. Un Vito like. Como tarde intento darles justo en la nuca de comprar las flechas y es un tanto complicado. Me quedan 2 flechas de semana en los dos. Creo por una extraña razón que parte de lo que tenía que hacer no era matarlos. En fin. No puedo agarrar porque está me da una Chernovita Light, pero comprendo muy bien. Puedo andar tranquilo, gracias.
Welcome, welcome. Fancy some trading?
I have to ask. We're in the middle of nowhere. What are you even doing out here?
Out here, everything is in the middle of nowhere, my friend. Sometimes you need to get off the beaten path to find a solid business opportunity. I learned that from Warren Buffett.
You've met Warren Buffett?
No. I've watched his motivational videos on YouTube, though. Basically the same thing.
I'm looking for someone. Perhaps you've heard her name. Tatiana. Tatiana Amelieva. She used to work at the power plant. She went missing 30 years ago.
I'm sorry, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen her.
Busy?
With creating a new world of opportunity. And like Jack...
Good luck. All right. Show me... I think I've done it. Good luck building your fortune, Mr. Invisible Hand.
Haha, thanks. But I'll make my own luck.
No se esperaba algo más. ¿Quién marcaba dos enemigos? O lo marcaba, Entonces, ¿qué tengo que hacer? No sé muy bien cuál es el objetivo. Para ser sincero, creo que no tenía que verlo más.
doing here, huh?
Guys, we've got a situation here.
Me parece que sí tienen un problema muy grande. A ver si buscan algo por acá. El mapa aquí estás.
Before you jump to any conclusions, I can explain.
You've been behind this the whole time. Enough of your games.
What are you talking about? You know me. I helped you. I helped Tatiana.
Don't you dare bring Tatiana into this. Don't you fucking dare. I know you're hiding things from me.
You're acting irrational, my dear boy. This isn't you. If only you knew the extent of my discoveries, my plans for the future.
I don't care about the future. I care about the truth. And I'm going to get it out of you, one way or another.
Igor, please. Let's talk this out calmly, like men of science.
What's NAR's interest in Chernobylite?
Their interest is in a potentially trillion-dollar business. I trust I don't need to explain the possibilities of a nearly unlimited energy source.
I don't care about that. They're keeping Tatiana here against her will, aren't they? Why? Where is she?
Tatiana is a patient, a very valuable one. That's what's keeping her safe, at least for the time being. NAR has done some despicable things, I give you that. They've conducted some questionable experiments on human subjects. But Tanya is different. She's special.
I researched Chernobylite myself. It has many potential applications. What are you and your NAR overlords planning to do with it?
I know you did. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. The catastrophe of 1986 was a great gift for humanity. One of the greatest.
What are you talking about?
Chernobylite opened a door to something that will change the history of mankind forever. Forever!
Energy capable of creating a singularity, multiple singularities, and tunnels between them.
More than that, it gives us access to the ones already in existence. It's like an autonomous vehicle that can take you anywhere in time and space, complete with maps. The first such route is already in place. We just need to make sure it's safe.
Tatiana Amelieva. You acted like you had no idea what happened to her. But she's been here this whole time, hasn't she?
Yes, I cannot deny it, but please, you don't know all the facts.
God in heaven, is there not a single shred of decency left in you?
I could tell you things that would turn your whole life upside down, but I don't want that. I can't have you falling apart. Don't you understand? I need you.
What are you saying?
I need you here. You're going to help me save her.
I will ask you one last time. Where is Tatiana?
Igor, please. Listen to reason.
You want to learn about your personal threshold for pain? I said talk!
All right. But it's still Kozlov's fault. You have to believe me. Tanya is in the power plant, I swear it. Kozlov is keeping her there. Listen to me, Igor. This is important. You understand that what I'm trying to accomplish here is bigger than you or me.
Shut your goddamn mouth! I can't listen to any more of your excuses.
You can't leave him alive, Mousy. He will thwart our plan. He will bring about the end of the world and the reign of the Rat King.
Don't do anything you'll regret later, Igor. You're better than them. Remember that. More practically speaking, you might need the old bastard later.
¿Será que la pones? Pero después más bien me va a traicionar el hijo de perro. Sí, puede frustrar nuestros planes. Claro, está pesado. Está con el cerquet negro, no lo puedo dejar vivo.
You won't hurt anyone, ever again. This ends now.
I see I was wrong about you. You're an insect just like the rest of them. Mark me, you will regret this for the rest of your life. You will never save Tatiana without my help.
¡Aló! ¡Aló! ¿Qué pasó? No sé si le costó, siempre si no le puse confiado, pero es que ya desaparecí con un rato. Bienvenido cerca. No sé si les he mandado a todos a la mona. El momento de volver. Parece que tengo todos los datos reunidos para meterme ahí.
They are close, Mousy. I can hear them screeching under the floor. Filthy rodents.
Rats, you mean? You think those furry buggers can eat through a concrete wall?
But something is amiss. The Rat King. I can't hear him anymore.
Is he gone?
He's never truly gone. But sometimes he goes away. And then it's like...
What?
It's like the cobwebs are all blown away. I can think clearly for a moment. And I remember... things.
What do you remember?
A hospital. People in white gowns. A madman strapped to a gurney, screaming in terror. And myself. I'm strapped down too. Why are you doing this? I don't belong here. Let me out.
Calm down. Everything's going to be fine. It's all in the past now.
You can't keep me here against my wishes.
Tarakan, please. You're safe now.
What? Where am I?
Mikhail's warehouse. You're safe.
Nobody is safe from the Rat King, little mouse. Not ever. Don't you ever forget that.
Ah, yes. Our old friend, the Rat King. I guess everything's back to normal then.
How are things, Professor? What's going on, Igor?
Howdy, stranger. Got a sec?
For you, always.
I was just thinking about my mom again. The things she did, things she saw.
She was really something, wasn't she?
Her career started long before Chernobyl. In the 60s, she was already working at the NKVD hospital in Moscow. She was treating other scientists for radiation exposure because, you know, some of them didn't care that much about their own safety.
Oh, I know. There are legends about Kurchatov himself stomping in and out of the first Soviet reactor room without proper protection. They were all careless.
My mom told me they behaved like irresponsible children. She especially remembered one very young lab worker who loved to scare his female colleagues. He would paint his lips, nose, and fingers with powdered radium and wait in a dark room to surprise them.
My God! So his face would glow in the dark.
Funny joke, right? And all it cost him was his life. I hope we're not repeating this kind of mistake with Chernobylite. Who knows? Perhaps we're slowly killing ourselves just by being close to it.
Until we know more, everything we do is a risk. But we have no choice.
I know. I just want you to be careful, okay?
Of course.
The fuck you want?
How are things, Professor?
What's the matter, Mouse?
Reciclador, bro.
The fuck you want?
Mikhail, you...
Perhaps a fucking loot gathering and prepare it.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Listen closely and don't interrupt. I'm gonna help you hone your survival instinct. Pretend like your life depends on it. On second thought, don't pretend. Take this shit seriously, got it? Alright then. You already know how to scout for useful herbs and mushrooms, eh? What you don't know is that the root of most plants can be eaten as well. If it's not rotten and you pull the plant out efficiently, you have a good chance of getting some free food. How fucking great is that? So, the more plants you gather, the better your chances of finding something edible. You try it now. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to gather as many healing herbs and mushrooms as you can. Ready? Go!
Déjame irme.
Scoop those green bastards up! Only 10 seconds left! Time's up! Come back, Igor! Let's see how you did! Great job, Igor! Your survival instinct is strong. Or maybe you were just hungry, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for now. The fuck you want?
Mikhail...
Perhaps a gathering and...
Perfect. Let's do it.
What the fuck are we doing here again? Oh, right.
Oh, glad you remembered, since you're the one who dragged me out into the wilderness.
Listen carefully, and don't ask questions if you don't want to hear the answers.
Why would I not want...
Don't interrupt! Where was I? Right. You'll need to master many vital skills in order to survive in the field. A true stalker needs to know how to fucking survive in the wilderness. And what's the most important secret of survival?
I have no idea, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Eating well. And you can only eat well if you know which mushrooms and herbs are edible. Also, don't drink irradiated water.
Oh, that sounds sensible.
I know, right? Of course, you may stumble upon magic mushrooms from time to time. It happened to my friend. He ingested too much psilocybin one night and decided to go find some shadows and explain the meaning of life. I never saw him again. So, Igor, eat well, don't do drugs, and you should be just fine. That's it.
Wait, you had me walk all the way out here just to tell me that?
No, what kind of idiot do you think I am? I've been putting together this compendium of herbs and mushrooms for some time. Take it. They'll be calling you the Red Forest Chef in no time.
I could have just read this in the Never mind. Thanks, Mikhail. Appreciate it.
The fuck you!
Mikhail...
Have stuff gathering and...
Actually...
Ya tengo todo sobre este men. Ahora, ¿con qué me voy a meter?
What's going on, Eagle?
Do you think you could find some time to teach me some of your military tricks?
No. There are no tricks or shortcuts when it comes to improving your survival skills or shooting. But I'll be happy to teach you some basics. It'll make my job easier too if you know how to handle yourself out there.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Follow me. Now I'm going to teach you how to remain invisible when there's little cover. It all depends on how quick and quiet you can be. When concealed, look for the next closest cover to your goal. Observe the enemy, and once you see an opening, advance quickly while staying as low as you can. I'll play the role of your opponent. Begin. Good job, Igor. Your chances of survival just increased.
Lo que sí me encanta son los dibujitos que le tienen, viejo. Todos masacres. Le gustan más las escopetas y buenos fusiles de asalto.
How are things?
I would like to read...
Sure. Redistribute the...
What can I do for you, Professor?
I'd like to rethink your gear loadout.
Sure, Igor. Just don't make a mess of my inventory. What can I...
Hi, Olga. I was wondering if you could share some of the know-how...
I'd be glad to. But here in the zone, you must be self-sufficient. You don't want to end up worm food.
Fantastic. I'm ready to learn. Oh, great huntress.
No jokes while we're training or I'll smack you upside the head. Got it? Okay, Igor, let me introduce you to your new best friend, the AK-47. Beloved weapon of revolutionaries and freedom fighters for decades. Some countries even put it on their flag, because it played such a big role in claiming their independence. But enough history. I'll give you some pointers to help you understand the weapon's full potential. The biggest challenge is compensating for recoil in automatic firing mode. You must learn to control it. Don't worry, the cans won't shoot back. Do your worst. Or best. Ready? Commence firing. Well, you need to work on your aim, and your stance, and proper grip, but you'll have many opportunities to practice. Okay, Professor, I think you've learned the basics.
Escuché que tenía que hacer solo disparar las latas.
What can I do for you, Professor?
Hi, old. Fantastic.
No jokes while we're training. Welcome to your second lesson, Igor. Now I'm going to teach you how to handle your rifle in automatic firing mode. I'll let you in on a little secret. The fastest way to kill an enemy is to replace all their internal organs with lead at a rate of 700 rounds per minute. Okay, maybe it's not really a secret, but it is common sense. You're a scientist. You should appreciate that. You've already met your arch enemies, the cans. Now imagine you have to shoot them all at once. This exercise is about using full auto mode and emptying an entire magazine in one burst. You know the Petrov stance, right? Control the recoil and try not to tear up the clouds. Remember, I will terminate the training if you stop firing prematurely. Ready? Okay, go! I think you're getting the hang of it. Now reload and finish them off, you ugly tin bastards! Not all the cans are dead, but you definitely scared the shit out of them. I think you now have a real fighting chance against your enemies. Well done, Igor.
Con 20 balas y sin dejar de disparar que los mato a todos, bro. Estoy viendo que me falta un poco de cálculo. Las imágenes que hicieron viejos eran nuevas. No sé quiénes habrán sido los artistas. Joder. Como para todas las cosas.
Well done, Igor, but don't get cocky. You still need practice. Lots of practice.
Come on, man. sí. Me falta un hecho y una pista. No. Cada día me acerca.
I am ready to
Igor, I need to tell you something. Remember when you asked me why the lurkers stay away from our village? I wasn't entirely honest with you.
All right.
I don't know exactly how it works, but Matvey has a way of keeping these creatures at a distance. He has this strange powder. It calls it dust, but it's secret. Only a handful of people even know it exists.
Dust? Why are you telling me about this?
Because I can see you for what you are now.
And what's that?
A forthright and honorable man. Maybe a little awkward in social situations. Anyway, it'll help us in your heist. You should get your hands on some as soon as possible.
Well, if it works, there must be something to it. I should definitely look into it.
You should.
Okay. I'll check it out first chance I get.
Creo que se un poco de la memoria, viejo. Ahí no es. Ahí tampoco. Tampoco. Ahí menos. Creo que es ahí. Deja ver si puedo hacer algo, viejo. Igual solo iré a dar una vuelta y a colocar un par de cosas. Tatiana Amilieva. Qué extraño que tenga una misión aquí. Quiero saber qué pasa si pierdo totalmente la cordura.
Hello, fellow prospector.
I have a favor I'd like to ask you.
What's on your mind, stranger?
I came across an old safe, but I can't open it. You seem to know a thing or two about locks, so I was wondering...
Sorry, I need to focus on finding my brother Athanasius. I can't afford any distractions.
I found this on one of the bodies in the NAR prison.
I knew it. I've had a terrible feeling for some time now. Athanasius came to me in a dream and... I guess I just didn't want to accept it.
I'm really sorry. There was nothing I could do for him. The NAR must have captured and interrogated him.
Did he suffer? I don't want him to become another vengeful spirit.
I wish I could tell you that he didn't, but I honestly don't know.
Thank you for letting me know. I guess there's no point in staying here any longer. Poor Athanasius. It was supposed to be our El Dorado, but fate decided otherwise. It's time for me to figure out what's next. Well, I never disclose trade secrets, but I do owe you for finding Athanasius. So, by the time you get back to the safe, I'll have it opened.
Thanks. Sorry again about your brother.
His karma caught up with him. Such is life. Stay safe.
Do you have any...
I thought you would know. Safe travels, my friend.
¿Qué mierda es ese men aquí metido, viejo?
Stop right there! You're on Pripyat Bradford turf now!
You mentioned something about trade. What kind of things do you have? What about this, box of loot?
That'll be one food ration.
Sure thing.
Here you go. It's just for you.
I better be going.
Bradford for...
Se mamá quebro. No me he curado porque quiero saber qué pasa si pierdo la cordura, men. Tengo que encontrar un enemigo para partirle su mandarina. Y ver si... ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa si pierdo totalmente la cordura? ¿Moriré? Ya investigué todo lo que quería ver. Ahora tengo que ir a... Ahora tengo que cruzar todo el mapa a la gran puta. Siempre gracias por nada. Es que siéndote honesto, tengo un montón de materiales que no tengo que gastarlo, porque no voy a cubrir toda esta zona porque la gran puta. Digamos que tanta mamá. Vamos allá. Aquí recuerdo que siempre había un par de enemigos. ¡Wow! Aquí está mi víctima. Ahí está el otro mamá. Esa radiación me está haciendo caca. Me parece ver más enemigos cerca. No se lo voy a matar disparándole literalmente. Bueno, parece que ahora sí llevo la percepción totalmente alterada. No, necesito tengo que investigar ese lugar. Pues no parece nada super la cordura. Tengo que volver al ojo de Moscú para ver si mi estimado me quedó la caja fuerte y a ver qué tiene. Parecen haber más soldados. Supongo que los maté todos. Bueno. Recuperamos un poco de cordura.
How are things, Professor?
What's going on here?
The fuck you want? So, what does it...
What does what do?
Your magical thingy. Your fancy device. Orana?
Ariadna. It uses low-level radiation measurements to reconstruct past events.
Something like radiocarbon dating.
Well, you surprise me, Tarakan. How do you know about these things?
I don't know, Mousy. They sometimes come to me, unconnected memories and bits of knowledge. The Rat King must be blocking them somehow.
Okay, you're not wrong. It's like carbon dating, but a lot more advanced, and in 3D. You see, every object is a dosimeter in a way, absorbing different types of radiation every millisecond. Ionizing radiation of thorium, potassium, uranium, and even cosmic rays. When it does, it creates a radioactive echo in time and space. With enough data, this echo can be traced and recreated using the fractal VR simulator.
Does this mean you can see the past, Mousy? Is that how you hope to find out the truth about Tatiana and yourself?
That's the idea, yes.
A wise mouse once said, if you want to discover the truth, you need to ask yourself, what is truth? What you're looking for may not be what you find, Mousy.
That's a risk I'm willing to take. Nothing is more important to me than Tatiana.
Don't be so sure, Mousy.
What's shaking, Igor?
I've been meaning to ask you something, Olga. What was your life like before all of this? Did you have close friends in your village?
Sure, we've always been a tight-knit group. Being able to rely on your fellows is key when you're living under constant threat. But it was very different back then, when my mom was still alive. The exclusion zone was our sacred ground. We wanted to be here, to explore and learn. I was a spoiled, demanding brat. I was acting out, was angry all the time, and I couldn't come to terms with my father's death. That's when Matt Bay took me under his wing. He taught me useful skills and showed me a way through the grief.
Sounds like you owe him a lot.
I do. In a way, I owe him my life. I had to get my life back on track, for my mom, and for myself, of course. Matt Bay's kindness made me the woman I am today, a survivor, a hunter.
That was very personal. Thank you for sharing, Olga.
Sure, you know I'm here if you need me.
Me falta hablar con alguien. Ah, no, porque ya hablé con todos. haciendo por una buena razón. De momento no voy buscando recursos. Es lo que necesito por ahí. Bueno, sí, vamos. Y recuerda, no vamos por recursos, vamos a construir.
Let's get cracking, Professor.
Parece que estoy dañado. No, pero no importa.
Let's do this.
Magic powder? It's not really your style to believe in such things, is it, Igor? Still, if there's any truth to it, it could be your best chance to defeat the shadows, and perhaps even him, the Black Stalker.
Carneros. No necesito un globo mágico. Con un par de balazos se resuelve. Incluso creí que ya lo había matado. Bueno, hora de construir, hora de hacer lo que sea.
Watch out for those bastards, Igor. I heard on the radio that they're sending more troops to Red Forest.
Que no se puede viajar.
Hello, fellow prospector.
I have a favor I'd like to ask you.
What's on your mind, stranger?
I came across an old safe, but I can't open it. You seem...
Sorry, I need to focus on...
I found this.
I knew it.
I'm really... The NER must...
Did he suffer?
Thank
you for letting me know. I guess the poor Athanasius. It was... Well, I never disclose trade secrets, but I do owe you for finding Athanasius. So, by the time you get back to the safe...
Thanks. Sorry.
His karma cut... Safe travels, my friend. Hello?
Let's see what you've got.
Safe travels, my...
Olga, I think I found some of this... what did you call it? Dust?
Stay vigilant. There could be lurkers nearby. Those things are never too far away.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going?
Don't shoot. I'm, friendly.
Friendly my arse. Turn around and keep walking until you disappear.
Why so hostile? I helped you guys out, remember? I need to speak with Matvey.
Did you now? Olga's gone and Kostya is missing. Probably because of you. Some help.
Look, I need the white powder.
White powder, eh? And you're a cokehead too. We don't do drugs round here. We live healthy, clean lives.
Now, wait a minute.
Just kidding. I know what you mean. The answer's no.
Look, I really need this dust. Maybe we can work out some kind of arrangement.
No can do. There's too much going on right now. Kostya and Matvey are both gone. I don't give a toss about Kostya, but Matvey is a different story. At least we know what happened to our kin Fucking NAR bastards.
Okay. I'll be going now.
Good idea. Make yourself scarce, friendo.
Did you hear that? Can you talk to this guy?
Talking to this half-wit is a waste of time.
Any suggestions?
Go to the cemetery. At least that's what we call it. Matvey used to visit there from time to time. Maybe you'll find him there. Or Kostya.
Jesus. This isn't really a cemetery, is it? It looks more like a mass grave.
I know, but it gives this awful place a kind of dignity, doesn't it? NAR used to dump bodies here. Phosphorus, slaked lime. In time, it'll burn everything up. I found my mom there, what's left of her.
What? Why didn't you tell me? Any other secrets you'd like to share?
I didn't want you to know about this place, until now. Besides, everyone has secrets. The only question is, how harmful are they?
I'll check the bones, if you don't mind. Unbelievable. Is it possible they were telling the truth?
What's going on?
Remember when I told you about Chernobylite being a giant turtle that supports the Earth? It could be true. Well, at least partially.
What do you mean?
It seems to be organic. Moreover, it shows signs of basic cognitive functioning. To put it plainly, it learns. That's why it avoids the lye and phosphorus. Incredible. That explains why the shadows won't touch it. I have no idea how Matvey came up with this, but he hit the jackpot.
You can tell me the rest when you get back. Bring the dust.
I told you to return to the UK, Igor, but I see you didn't listen. Well, it's understandable in a way. You're constantly interfering in everyone's business. You're the wild card of the zone. There's no telling if you'll end up on the side of the heroes or the rats.
You're talking gibberish.
You think I don't know you've been talking to Semenov? Perhaps even Kozlov? Who else, I wonder? But your little gang of misfits and rejects has no idea you're playing both sides.
How do you...
You really are naive, aren't you, Igor? Like a lost little boy. That big brain of yours still can't comprehend what's really going on. Perhaps you're not so special after all.
Rat? Why did he call you a rat, Mousy?
They're using you, and you can't even see it. Did you ever think to stop running everyone's errands for 5 minutes and ask yourself why you're here? Why you're really here?
You're insane. Chernobylite is messing with your mind. Listen, I never sold anyone out. Someone sent me a picture of Tatiana, and I saw her in my dreams. She called out for me to find her.
You're a goddamn liar. She would never. No, you don't belong here.
It's the truth, and I can tell you believe it.
You're delusional. Semenov used a photograph to lure you here, to get you to mess with my plans. He made you his puppet, whether you realize it or not.
You underestimate me, old friend. Yes, I know it's you, Boris. What happened to you? We had our differences back in the day, but we were also good friends, the three of us. Tatiana has always been the most important person in my life. That's true. But that doesn't mean I don't care about anyone else. About my friends.
Friends? Sure, Boris and Igor, bosom comrades to the end. Cross my heart and all that. It's really bizarre to see you claiming something that doesn't belong to you. If only you knew.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but I don't care. I will find Tatiana. If I have to go through you to do so, I will.
You're not lacking in courage, Igor. But courage without knowledge is indistinguishable from stupidity. Do you understand what you're up against? I know you talk to those half-wits in my lab. Their indiscretion cost them their lives, by the way.
You killed them for telling me that crazy theory of yours? That Chernobylite is an organism so powerful it can produce singularities and wormholes inside its own multi-dimensional body?
Believe what you want. But how do you hope to challenge such power if you can't even defeat me? You're so far out of your depth, you don't even realize. I have my own plans, and they don't involve you. Not yet, anyway. I'm not going to kill you, not today. You can thank her for that. But I can't make any promises about the future. Who knows what the future will bring? I sincerely hope I never see you again, Igor.
That was impressive, what you did back there. You faced a monster and survived. Not everyone can say that. And you two have history, right? Damn. Respect, man. Really.
Thanks, I guess.
But keep your eyes on the prize, okay? We're not done quite yet.
Oh.
Praise the great rat catcher in the skies. You faced the devil himself and survived.
Yes, it was quite an experience.
Don't worry. I could never believe that you were the Rat King, or even a lesser rat. You have a pure heart. I trust you. But now, we know exactly what we're up against. Chernobylite is the evil that descended upon this world. It's the true face of the Rat King. Listen to me, Igor. Whatever the cost, we have to destroy it.
How are things, Professor?
What's the matter, Mousy?
What's going on, Igor?
The fuck you!
What can I do for you, Professor?
You're absolutely sure about that, Professor Semonov?
It's the only logical explanation. How else would Amelieva's gamma brainwaves be able to interact with Chernobylite if it wasn't at least partially sentient? And what about the gate?
Some advanced form of telekinesis.
That's not a sufficient explanation, not by a long shot.
But if what you're saying is true, that would mean that the wormholes are... No, that is impossible.
Why impossible? Think about it. Just because we've never seen an organism powerful enough to create, withstand, or even direct the exotic energy found near black holes, doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
So these fractal tunnels, they're also organic. So we're what? Traveling through the veins of a giant multidimensional Moby Dick?
Right now, thanks to his trials, only the Black Stalker is. And if you like to play with metaphors, I would say more like a giant multidimensional squid.
And that would make the shadows, what? Some kind of external white blood cells?
I quite like that theory. They are here to nourish the main host and protect it from intruders and diseases.
Us?
Most of us, yes.
Shadows emerged through the unstable gate, so you don't think it was retaliation or an invasion?
No. I would rather call it the reaction of an organism that was attacked by something foreign.
By foreign, you mean our test subjects? So shadows are some sort of antibodies?
Exciting, isn't it? And Amelieva is like the correct protein, the conduit. She can communicate with the beast, but the beast can also speak through her.
I've seen what happened to subjects who were exposed to Chernobylite. Getting some FaceTime with this must be unsettling.
Que el monstruo este que me está hablando, tal vez.
What do you care? Our names will go down in the history books next to Newton and Einstein.
Of course, Professor Semonov. This is all worth it.
So Chernobylite is some kind of sentient, multi-dimensional organism. And Tanya can communicate with it. This is... I can't even wrap my head around this.
Caralho.
It's been so long, my love. Why can't I hear you anymore? Since you gave birth to the boy and fell into a coma. You used to visit me in my dreams. I miss our conversations. I miss you, Tanya. Sometimes, I think I lost my way in all this. Lost myself. We both made so many sacrifices, and now I'm not even sure what awaits us at the end of this road. But this is our only chance to be together. You cannot lose hope now. Please, just let Semenov have what he wants. Give it to him, and then we can have each other.
Poor bastard. It seems his delusion keeps him going. But I need to focus. I have to find out what Tanya is supposed to give to Semenov.
En fin, puedo correr aquí. Eso casi nunca pasa.
It's fascinating, Professor Semenov, really. But I'm here to discuss business, not scientific curiosities. Our investors need to see a return on their investment.
You don't need to worry about that. It can be monetized in ways they can't even imagine.
But that's just the thing. These people don't like surprises. They want to know precisely what to expect. New types of weapons, medicine, a new means of transportation?
All of that, and more. You can tell your precious investors that the millions they're pouring into our project will come back to them as billions.
And what about the Duga radar? It's been drawing all kinds of unnecessary attention over the years. These dark tourists and those damn stalkers.
It has served its purpose. You can scrap it and make razors for all I care. We've got Amelieva now. She's the ultimate conduit. What we have in the works right now, it will transform the NAR into the biggest conglomerate in the world. It's going to be $1 trillion business. We will use Amelieva to stabilize the gate to another world, the Chernobylite's world. And once we are able to travel there, this will be a revolution unlike anything humanity has ever witnessed. You could call it an ontological shock.
Ontolo what? Never mind. Okay, as long as you find a safe way of putting a $sign on it, you've got the permission of the board. But, you know, just keep your feet on the ground, okay, Professor? We're here to make money, not destroy the world or cause shocks of any kind.
I've got it all under control. Everything is in place, and our patient Zero is ready.
Dear God, so that's what Semenov needs Tanya for? Stabilizing a wormhole? A gate to the origin of Chernobylite. I need to get to the power plant and find her fast, before he can carry out this insane plan. Who knows what can happen to her, or to the world? I've got to make a plan, and move fast.
Interesante. Creo que puedo llevar a cabo el asalto. Ya casi platino este juego. De hecho, ya estamos listos.
Ready for another get? En el siguiente capítulo haremos el ataque a la central nuclear. Pero de momento quiero hacer una última investigación. Quiero ver si este pelado ya me abrió el cofre.
Quiero saber qué guardan esos documentos. Rápido, rápido. Uy, no iré en busca de materiales, solo quiero ver qué hay en esa caja fuerte.
I could use a smoke. I think I saw something. Smoke the motherfucker out! Shoot to kill!
Oh!
Este no es. No puedo salir de la cámara.
All work and no play makes Vladimir a dull boy.
You sleeping on the job, buddy? Huh? Oh, fuck. Help! Man down! We got a man down! Fire Will! Over here! Fuck!
El papá de mierda. Me pregunta cuál es el mapa, cuál mierda es el mapa.
we've got a situation here.
Hello, fellow prospector.
I have a...
What's on your mind?
I came across an old safe.
Sorry, I need... Safe travels, my...
Hojas que no traigo ganzúas, pero sí. Genial. Encuentro el lugar y... pues no hay nada. En fin. Ahora como mierda salgo de acá. Pues me gusta entrar aquí, pero no sé cómo salir. Tiene que haber alguna forma de salir. Acá que me haya venido justo, No. Ni siquiera sabía que dejaba cerrado.
Hello, fellow.
Let's see what you've got. Do you have any...
I thought you would know. See?
No, gracias. Juro que para qué era. Vamos a echar otro vistazo. Un poquito lejos, pero no importa. No hay mucha radiación que resistir. ¿Eso qué es? No siquiera eso. Bueno. En ese momento me sirve porque está como se va apagando la linterna cada rato. Ahora sí ya podemos salir de aquí. Bueno, de momento, caballeros, hasta aquí le vamos a dejar el capítulo final. Será más tarde. Pero les haya gustado, bien divertido.
Igor. It's not the end. I won't let it end like this. Go. Die. Fade. Portal. Help. Die. Igor.
Quiero ver qué tan terrible está mi dimensión. Vamos, ¿qué decisiones puedo corregir? Y un 64
While searching Tarakon's hideout, you disarmed his traps, leaving the place vulnerable to the NAR. Hoping to catch them unaware, you decided to rearm the traps. In Tarakon's hideout, you faced a choice. Either save some data from his old computer, or burn it to prevent it from falling into the NAR's hands. You decided not to risk it and burn the data. Let's move some pieces on the space-time board, Igor.
One more thing. My computer. I have over 10 gigs of findings concerning Chernobylite.
Great. What am I supposed to do about it?
You know how to use Norton Commander? Launch the Rat King program. It will compress the files and upload them to the cloud. This may take some time. It's a 486DX processor with 512 kilobytes of RAM.
Well, that will take hours.
I'm no fucking black hat, but that's way too risky. Let's burn the place down and get the hell out of there.
Okay.
Unlock the computer and...
God,
This is a fucking mistake.
Gorgi told you where to find the plans for the power plant, but the NAR got wind of it and was lying in the wait. You surrendered to their forces. Mikhail asked you to save his wounded business partner. You successfully brought the food back, but weren't sure whether you should tell Olga about Kostya or not. You asked her to join you, and Olga agreed. Are you ready to readjust the timeline, Igor?
I retrieved your supplies.
One more thing. Kostya never made it back to the camp. If you happen to run into him, tell him to hurry. We need him. I need him.
You should tell her the truth, Mousy. Haven't you noticed yet that secrets never bring anyone happiness?
I have no fucking idea what you think you're going to accomplish by telling her the truth. But, yeah, go for it.
I met him in Kopachi, and we had an argument. He wouldn't tell me who he was, and he's dead. I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to go that way. One thing just led to another, and...
What did you just say?
Olga, please, no shooting in the village. That rule was your own idea. And besides, this isn't how we solve problems.
Wrong. This is exactly how I solve this kind of problem, and you fucker! This isn't over yet. You got that? So you better watch yourself. I will never forget what you've done.
These events have not happened yet, as the future is not predetermined. Come back later, Igor.
Desaparecieron. Ay, me acuerdo.
You successfully brought the food back, but were unsure if you could tell Olga about Kostya. You decided to tell her that You successfully brought the food back, but were unsure if you could tell Olga about Kostya. Perhaps you could have asked her to join you? You decided to tell her that Kostya's dead, and now Olga is devastated. Are you ready to readjust?
I retrieved...
One more thing. Kostya never made a... If you happen to...
You should tell...
I have no fuck...
I don't...
I was hoping... But if you meet him, be sure...
How about...
And lead the way.
I'll...
No sé, me gustar, pero se desmoronó todo mis recuerdos por esa sesión. ¿Qué cartones decides fueron correctos?
These events have not happened yet, as the future is not predetermined. Come back later, Igor.
¿Será que tenía que haberle dejado vivir?
You and your team had two options for dealing with Koslov: kidnapping and interrogation, or killing him and removing the threat entirely. You made the choice to kidnap him. You brought Koslov in for group interrogation. Afterwards, you decided that you could... Let's try again with this
So,
surprise.
Is this my... You will pass.
Are we...
You see...
What you tell me I do. How do you know
no.
where this do you will...
I can...
You
look...
away. I'm not a murderer.
Thank you. I knew you were a reasonable man. An honorable man. What now?
You have to leave NAR. Disappear. And never return. Otherwise, you and I will have another conversation. And it won't be a light-hearted chat next time.
All I care about is my nephew. I swear that you will never see me again.
These events have not...
Te recuerdo, no sé por qué no lo puedo modificar. Qué extraño.
You brought
Okay. Prefiero hacerlo como lo tenía.
Let's try...
You tell I do. How do I... Where do you... Sorry. Mikhail.
You and your team. Let's change the.
All right.
You and your team. You and your team. Let's change the.
Okay.
You and your. You decided to kidnap Koslov and create. Let's change the.
You watch it.
You met with. Let's rearrange.
I'm not. I'm you.
¿Se hace la mejor decisión?
You met with Koslov. Let's rearrange.
Don't. This. Come on. I'm sorry.
Wait. You're making a huge mistake.
He's full of shit.
You.
Okay, but.
You brought. Let's.
You tell me I do. How do I? Where do you? Sorry. Mikhail.
Es ahí donde ya arreglamos todo. Quedó un poco inconcluso esto.
Gorgi told you where to find the plans for the power plant, but the NAR got wind of it. Let's try again.
No.